Hello, I'm Aria Wells, and welcome back to the channel. A brand new spread in our inner passport awaits 15 fresh stamps. Marshall Islands, Mauritania, Mauritius, Mexico, Micronesia, Moldova, Monaco, Mongolia, Montenegro, Morocco, Mozambique, Myanmar, Namibia, Nauru, and Nepal. Each stop gifts us a tiny vignette, a reflection to make it personal and a takeaway to pocket before sunrise. Brew something soothing, set assumptions on the jetway, and fasten the seatbelt of curiosity. Our global classroom is cleared for takeoff. Truth 1. From Marshall Islands, coral atolls, once scorched by nuclear tests, now mapping sea level rise with ancient stick charts. Steward fragile waters. Reflection. Picture a barefoot child tracing wave patterns in the sand, her drawing erased by the next tide. She laughs, draws again. What would it look like if you met tomorrow's rising waters with the same patient courage? Takeaway. Let that child be your compass. Move lightly, learn the tide's language, and protect the shoreline you call home. Truth 2. From Mauritania, iron ore trains crawling for hours across the Sahara's copper dusk. Endurance rides the long line. Reflection. Imagine riding atop a rail car, grit in your teeth, yet a horizon that never blinks, mile after faithful mile. Which dream of yours deserves that slow, stubborn loyalty? Takeaway. Match the train's resolve. If iron can cross deserts, your purpose can outlast today's sandstorm. Truth 3. From Mauritius. The dodo's vanished isle reborn as a kaleidoscope of Creole cultures. Reinvention honors loss. Reflection. Envision a museum where extinction plaques stand beside blooming botanical gardens, grief and growth in the same frame. What bygone plan of yours could germinate into something brighter? Takeaway. Let absence be fertile soil. Plant new colors where the dodo left silence. Truth 4. From Mexico, where Dia de los Muertos threads marigolds through city streets. Celebrate remembered love. Reflection. Picture placing a photograph on an altar, then laughing through tears as a favorite song fills the room. How might tending memory teach you to live more vividly today? Takeaway. Invite the departed to your table. Their stories season the feast of the living. Truth 5. From Micronesia, Yap sailors trading limestone coins bigger than men. Value is a shared story. Reflection. See villagers rolling a colossal stone to a new owner. No one moves it again. Yet, all agree its worth has changed. What treasure in your life carries weight only because a circle of trust believes it does? Takeaway. Guard the story, not the stone. Meaning resides in the community that names it. Truth 6. From Moldova, subterranean wine roads stretching beneath quiet sunflower fields. Depth matures sweetness. Reflection. Feel the cool cellar air. Bottles sleeping decades before a single cork sighs free. Which hidden talent of yours needs darkness and time before tasting daylight? Takeaway. Age your gifts with patience. Let them breathe before you pour. Truth 7. From Monaco. Cliff-carved gardens framing flawless yacht marinas. Elegance thrives in precision. Reflection. Picture a gardener snipping one stray leaf so the whole terrace sings symmetry. Where could a millimeter of polish make your craft shimmer? Takeaway. Perfect the small line, and the panorama will appear effortless. Truth 8. From Mongolia. Boundless steppe, echoing with galloping horses and throat song drones. Freedom gallops with discipline. Reflection. Hear a herder rise before dawn, braiding reins before letting his stallion fly. What daily ritual will keep your wild ideas strong enough to run far? Takeaway. Tend the saddle, train the muscle, then let the wind decide the distance. Truth 9. From Montenegro. Black mountains, falling into sapphire bays at dusk. Contrast carves majesty. Reflection. Stand on a limestone cliff and witness how darkness makes water gleam brighter. Which tension in your life could frame your brightest qualities? Takeaway. Embrace the shadowed peak. It teaches the valley how to shine. Truth 10. From Morocco. Labyrinthine souks, where every bargain pauses for mint tea steam. Courtesy slows commerce for connection. Reflection. Smell sweet spearmint rising between merchants, mid-haggle. Suddenly, price feels secondary to presence. What negotiation of yours could sip tea before numbers? Takeaway. Poor hospitality first, deals flow better down a warm cup. Truth 11. From Mozambique, Capulana cloth swirling to marabenta guitar along Indian Ocean nights. Culture stitches resilience. Reflection. Watch dancers tie patterned fabric tighter when the rhythm quickens. The wrap becomes both costume and armor. How does your heritage bind you when storms drum louder? Takeaway. Dance inside the fabric you weave. Patterns of belonging outlast the rain. Truth 12. From Myanmar, Burma, golden pagodas reflecting sunrise despite political dusk. Faith outshines uncertainty. Reflection. Picture a lone candle flickering before a jade Buddha while distant sirens wail. Which inner flame can you shield so outer turmoil doesn't snuff it? Takeaway. Gild your spirit. Even shifting regimes cannot dim interior gold. Truth 13. From Namibia. Silent dunes where stargazers read constellations older than language. Silence speaks vast truths. Reflection. Lie on warm sand and feel the Milky Way pour over you like a river of time. When will you next surrender to a horizon-wide hush? Takeaway. Let quiet desert nights write celestial sentences across your mind. Truth 14. From Nauru, an island mined hollow for phosphate, yet seeding coral gardens for tomorrow. Repair begins with admission. Reflection. Peer into a stripped quarry now sheltering baby reef fish. Healing starts with facing the crater. What depleted space in you longs for honest restoration? Takeaway. Plant living color where you once dug holes. Restoration will rise with the tide. Truth 15. From Nepal, rooftops of the world where prayer flags flutter against Everest's icy hush. Elevation expands perspective. Reflection. Picture climbing above the clouds and watching yesterday's problems shrink like toy houses. Which ascent, mental, emotional, or physical, will lift you into clearer air? Takeaway. Seek higher ground. From that height, even grief looks like geography you can navigate. 15 fresh truths shimmer like new stamps in your passport of possibility. Plant at least one tonight. Maybe Mauritanian endurance or Mexican celebration, and see how your landscape shifts. Share the ritual you choose with #PassportOfWisdom, then like, share, and subscribe so our circle of light keeps widening. I'm Aria Wells. Until our next flight, keep your passport open, your mind curious, and your heart stamped with compassion.